Welcome back to another rebuilding video, and this one is inspired by CSB. If you don't know who he is, you've probably been living under a rock. The guy's channel has been just blowing up, and he makes a lot of different videos. This one is going to be, as you can see from the title, accepting every trade challenge. If you don't know who he is, be sure to check out his channel in the description and let him know that Jerry sent you. So you can probably tell from the name of the video, basically we're going to be rebuilding a team with accepting every trade that is thrown at us. So the first thing I want to do is take off trade deadline so we can make trades all season long, and also wanted to take up or bring up trade frequency. So trade frequency is going to be at 100. So there should be a lot of trades going down. Another thing I was thinking about doing, actually taking it a step further, is even increasing salary cap, because I do want a lot of teams to make trades and not have to worry about money matching up. But I think that's this right here. Disabling this allows you to make trades without any regard of contract value. So I think I want to turn that off, actually. And then I think that a lot of trades are going to be happening because numbers don't have to match up. And I think that's going to make for a beautiful video. So I do think that I'm going to be doing it with my Chicago Bulls, since they need a lot of help. They're on the verge right now of not even making the playoffs. So that talented team that they have. So let's do it with the Bulls. And one of the reasons that we did increase the salary cap and turn off financial thing, because the Bulls is in a lot of debt right now. So a lot of teams wouldn't even try to make trades with us because the numbers won't match up, and we'll be so under the salary cap that nobody wants to do it. So here we go. Let's take a look at the roster. You already know who's on this team. It's so surprising that this team is being so bad this year. They have some key pieces, but with this accept every trade challenge, I'm expecting us to go out there and make some big moves, or a lot of teams that come at us to make some big moves, and boom, there it is. What sense does this make, 2K? We gotta accept it though. Trading the heart and soul of the Chicago Bulls for Jameer Nelson. That is just tragic. So I do expect a lot of trades that happen in this video to not be realistic, because I did turn off the look at Derrick Rose injured again. I did turn off the financial thing, so they're gonna be throwing out a lot of trades at us, and maybe that was a good trade, dude. We're 7-0 or 6-1 at that point, 6-2 now. Chemistry's not too bad. Let's turn that automatic scouting, because we're not really worried about that right now. One thing I'm really afraid of, and this is exactly what I was about to say. So afraid of trading Jimmy Butler. Oh my God. For Tyreke Evans and Eric Gordon. All right, we got to accept them all. We got to accept them all. That's going to be the new rotation. D Rose, Eric Gordon, Tyreke Evans, Bobby Portis, and Powell. That's the rotation right now, boys. Oh man, that hurts my heart so much. We could have got so much more for Jimmy Butler, but we settled for Tyreke Evans and Eric Gordon. That is just ridiculous, but it is what it is, man. That's part of this challenge. It is really fun. I did watch his video, CSB's video, and I really enjoyed it. It looked like a lot of fun, so I wanted to put it to the test, man. So the next trade, I'm going to be getting rid of Nico Mirotic and Aaron Gordon for Ish Smith and TJ McConnell. And there it is. That's another trade that went through, man. Oh my God. So there it is. So now Taj is our new power forward. So we did trade Nico. Bobby Portis is in the rotation, which is good for me because I love Bobby P. And let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's hope I make the playoffs. Oh my God. Look at this. I just talked about how we got Taj as our starting power forward, and then we trade him for Nazr Muhammad in the first round pick. And it's not even a good first round pick. It's a pick from the Thunder. The Thunder are going to be like one of the best teams in the league. So that pick is going to be like a late 20s. So there it is. Another big trade that went through for us. We're just giving away pieces, honestly. We're just giving away key players. I won't be surprised if somebody traded for D Rose very soon and we end up getting somebody like, let me think, not even a good point guard. We're not even going to get a good point guard. They're going to, offer us like an average point guard for D Rose. And guess what? We have to accept it because that's part of the challenge. So right now we're sitting at 8th in the East. Oh, that's not good. We may not even make the playoffs. So there it is. Bobby Portis. We have got rid of pretty much every piece of this team that I love for Ersan Ilyasova and CJ Watson. Boom. We did it. This is going to suck. This team is going to be so bad. Let's look at this team right now. Look at who our starting center is, guys. Nazi is back in a Bulls jersey and he's starting. This is just ridiculous, man. That's because, well, I guess that's because Powell is injured, but still, the fact that he is our next best center is ridiculous. I'd rather have Cristiano Felicio in the lineup, honestly, but I guess you're just going to have to go with it. We still got D Rose, though. We still got Chicago's pride and joy. Whether he's playing like it or not, he's still there. He's averaging 21, so that's pretty good. 21 and 6. He's looking good out there. Let's see what Tyreek is averaging. 16.5. Eric Gordon is averaging 13.5. So we're going to keep going right now. Just go to the end of the season. There's no trade deadline, so a lot of trades are probably going to be popping up. Like, a trade can happen a couple days before the playoffs start. Isn't that crazy? Like, if that happened in real life, I feel like GMs that are friends are going to be giving away players, like a rental player for the playoffs, and be like, give me my guy back. I feel like that would happen if if trade deadline was non-existent. But we have dropped out of the playoffs. We're 12th in the East. This is just going bad. This is a bad idea. But it's fun. It's definitely fun. So we're hoping that another trade pops up soon. And there we go. CJ McDaniels and Godlock for Justin Holiday and Mike Dunleavy. So we picked up CJ McDaniels. I'm not CJ McDaniels. KJ McDaniels. That's his name. He's not even going to be in the rotation. Oh, now Najee's injured. So who's our starting center now? Cristiano Felicio. That a boy. Do your thing, Cristiano. This is definitely tough. This is tough. I bet the fans' interest is a 55%, but I bet the fans are not liking we're flipping so many players. One thing about this, probably we're losing a lot of games. One, because we don't have as much talent as we used to, and two, because we're making so many trades that players can't get used to each other, and because of that, team chemistry is not even up. So Etwan Moore for Mo Harkless and Cliff Alexander, Cristiano Felicio. So our one remaining center is gonna be gone. So we don't have a center. Who's going to be our starting center now? Cliff Alexander. He is a 6'8" power forward. That is just terrible. We got too many point guards. Way too many point guards. Hopefully somebody offers me a center, man. We need a center. It can be anybody. I'll take anybody. Or at least until Powell comes back. Or Najee. I guess we'll be okay with Najee being the power or the center. At least he has the body for it. Cliff Alexander doesn't have the body for it. And there it goes. There it goes. Derrick Rose is gone. Oh, man. This is just ridiculous. Chris Middleton in the first round pick for Derrick Rose and a future second round pick. So who's our starting point guard? Smith is our starting point guard. We made that trade, and look at this. Chris Middleton is going to be coming off our bench. This is just ridiculous. This is not a good idea. If you're thinking about doing this for yourself, don't. Because you're going to be so frustrated with the amount of trades that's going to go down. We just traded Derrick Rose. And it's not even like he was having a bad season. He was having a good season. So he's gone, though. He's definitely gone. And we got to settle with Ish Smith as our starting point guard for now. Another trade. We're stacking up on first round picks. Doug McDermott for Reggie Bullock. We get a first round pick from the Pistons. There it goes. We're just giving away everything that we like about this Bulls team is gone. Everything. Like literally everything. This team has completely transformed. Only guy from the original team actually is Powell. Powell's the only guy, and the only reason he's still here is because he's injured. This is a completely different team. Who's our leading scorer now that D Rose is gone? Tyreek Evans. Tyreek Evans is our leading scorer. Powell's going to be back in 2 to 4 months, which is that means he's going to be back in the offseason. So we're not going to be able to trade Powell, which is good for me because we need something. We need something from the original team. And Powell is a really solid player. I plan on doing like 2 seasons of this. I highly doubt that we're going to win anything, like a championship, anything like that. It's not going to happen. But maybe we can get in the playoffs next season. We're 15th. 15th in the East right now. So we have the worst record in the Eastern Conference. We cannot catch a win, man. We're on an 11-game losing streak. Make that 12. We cannot catch a win. When is it going to happen? This is bad. This is bad. Oh, there it goes against the Atlanta Hawks. We get our first win in like a month. And then we get another one against the Pistons. So that's not terrible. Best thing about this is I don't think we gave away our first round pick, so we could potentially get a nice person. I don't know how I'm going to do that in the draft. We'll talk about that once the draft comes around, but KD wins MVP, Jahlil Okafor wins Rookie of the Year, Brandon Knight wins Sixth Man of the Year, AD wins Defensive Player of the Year, Thaddeus Young wins Most Improved. Wow, he jumped up to 20 points and 11 rebounds a game. And then Steve Kerr, of course, Coach of the Year. That record is pretty bad, though. I mean, that's good, but bad. You know what I mean? Compared to what the Warriors are doing in real life, that's pretty bad. So I don't expect anybody from the Chicago Bulls to be on any team. So let's go right into it. We're going to go right to the playoffs and hope that we end up winning the lottery. That's the number one thing for me right now, is to win the lottery and make it and get like Ben Simmons or something. We need something. And why? As soon as we draft Ben Simmons, they're going to offer us a trade and he's going to be gone. But there it is. The OKC Thunder win the finals in Game 7 against the Cavaliers. So they did end up doing their thing. I do think we have their first round pick too. Like I said, it's not going to be worth anything. Our guy, Nazr Muhammad's going to retire. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Nazr Muhammad's gone. And I think that's it from our team. Coaching, that's not a problem with us. So I'm just going to go right to the draft lot. Well, the draft lottery takes a really, really long time. And that's one of the reasons I hate it. But we're projected to have the first overall pick. We'll see how this goes, man. We'll have to see. I'm going to try to speed this up. Actually, I'll cut back once the lottery's over. I'll just cut it out. Alright, so we're down to the top 3 picks, man. Our card still hasn't been flipped, so we're going to be getting number 1 or the number 2 pick. Let's see who it's going to be, man. Is it going to be Ben Simmons, or is it going to be... I don't even know who's projected to be number 2, but it doesn't matter because we got number 1. The number 1 pick in the draft goes to the Chicago Bulls for the second time in the last 10 years. First time we got D-Rose, and now we're probably going to get Ben Simmons. So let's see. We have the first overall pick and the 30th pick from the Thunder. Yeah, that pick is worth nothing. I don't care about staff side. We're going to go right into the draft, man. I wonder how I'm going to do this because I'm supposed to be accepting every trade. But if you guys don't know, once you get into the draft, it says right off the back, you have this many trade offers. And then what am I supposed to do? I think this is going to be the one time where I don't trade. Look at that. We got 14 trade offs. You know what I mean? How am I supposed to pick one out of the 14? So I don't think I will. Let's just take a look. Oh, they want to give us back D-Rose. Let's just take a look at some of the potential players we could be getting. This will be a nice trade. We pick up 2 solid guys right there. Or should I have it so that I get to pick out of all these trades which one I want the most? Huh. I think that's how I'm going to do it. Pick the trade that I would like the most out of the 14. Because I can't be blowing the challenge. It says accept every trade challenge. So, this first overall pick, I won't be getting Ben Simmons. I'm going to be trading it away for one of these picks or one of these things. Now, the thing is, do I want Eric Bledsoe and Brandon Knight? Or do I want Gordon Hayward and Derek Favors? I think I'm going to go with Gordon Hayward and Derek Favors because I don't know why. But I like those 2 players, so there it is. As much as I hated doing that, and I would have wanted Ben Simmons in this situation, he's gone. He's gone. So let's keep going. We have the 30th pick too, and we're going to see if anybody offers us anything with that 30th pick. How do I speed this up? I've never been, like, in the actual draft. Actually, who cares about the 30th pick? Am I right? We're just going to actually... How about I trade finder it? That'll make it so much easier. Trade finder this 30th pick, and I pick something out of these 17 picks that I want. So let's see. I wouldn't mind getting another first round pick. Or do I want... No, I just picked up a power forward. I'm going to trade for Ed Davis because we need a center. Until Powell comes back, or even when Powell comes back, we're going to need a backup. So there we go. We picked up Ed Davis and we picked up Gordon Hayward and Derek Favors. That's how we're going to do that. We're going to simulate the rest of the draft and get into free agency. This is where things are going to go down. We need to build this team up because I'm only doing 2 years. So we need to win the championship either this year or not at all. So let's see how it goes. If this will go a little faster, we'll be good. Okay, there it goes. It's going to be done soon. We actually had 3 second-round picks. We had 3 second-round picks. The Jazz had the number 1 pick and the number 2 pick. So not only did they trade us for the number 1 pick, they had the number 2 pick. So there we go. No rookie signings. Didn't we have some second-round picks? I have no idea. But let's look at the options. I don't want to pick up Ersan Ilyasova for $8 million. No, thank you, Urs. So there we go. We're just picking up those couple guys. Friends getting online. Mo Harkless. What did he do for us last year? I don't want to pick up that for $4 million. That's a bit much. That's a bit much for $4 million. I want to keep Powell though. I gotta keep Powell. So let's offer him $13 million. Smith. I offer him 5.5, and if he doesn't accept, screw him. Ersan, nah. Reggie, nah. Okay, free agency is where it's going to go down. So we're going to take these first two guys off the bat. So let me go get another PG. Rondo's there. We could potentially get Rondo. He's 30, but he's still Rondo. Rondo has been having a great season individually, like his stats. Not like his team sucks, but individually he's doing his thing. But he's accepting other offers. Forget you, Rondo. I suck at this free agent period thing for sure. I really do. Let me see what's the best thing available. Dwight Howard, Joe Kim is still there. Huh. No. 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 Let's just see how it goes. I want to pick up Brandon Jennings. I'm gonna offer him. We'll offer him 6.1. He better accept that. That's more than what he's worth. We just need a point guard right now. I know we just picked up Smith, but we do need another one. So there we go. So we have two more positions to fill. We need like a backup power forward. Dwight Powell would be solid. But I don't want him. Let's pick up Michael Beasley, man. Why not Michael Beasley? And then these guys are probably just going to be roster fillers, honestly. And we'll why not pick up Tim Hardaway Jr. for 1 year? Then we only need him for 1 year because we're going to be doing one more year. So a 1 year contract is not going to be terrible for us. So there's that one. We picked up Mike Beasley. And there we go. So we're done with the free agent period. Didn't pick up any big names. But we did make some trades during the draft that can be potentially known as big names. I don't know. Gordon Hayward and Derek Favors are two solid players for sure. So we're just going to simulate the rest of this free agent period. And let's get player progression. Let's see. I know Powell got worse. I knew Powell was going to get worse. I was not expecting Tyreke Evans and Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton's only 24. They're telling me that he's already reached his peak. And then guys like Derek Favors and Gordon Hayward didn't increase at all. So that's really weird to me. But we just have to keep going. We got to keep fighting, man. Hopefully we can keep it going. Training camps. Let's see how many people we can send to training camp. Hopefully it's a decent amount because we need some help. We definitely need some help. We're just gonna auto-generate rookies. We have two, so perimeter shooting can go to. We're gonna be in kind of a dilemma right now when it comes to that small forward position. Let's give it to Gordon Hayward because I do want Gordon Hayward to be our offensive option. And big man offense, give it to Powell, I guess. So let's advance to the next season. We don't care about Summer League. We don't care about the 2K circuit or the 2K Summit. We're just going to go right into it to the second season. Let's take a look at our rotation, though. That's what we need to look at. Tyreke Evans coming off our bench is not a bad thing. I think he plays well coming off the bench. At least in real life, he did. So, yeah, why not have him come off the bench for us? So this team is not terrible. I actually think this team is solid. I do think this is a playoff team. Before the trades. You know how the trades are going to ruin us. I'll be right back. I'm going to, I'll just be right back. I got to do something. Okay, I was just looking at free agents and trying to figure out if there's any guy on this team that I think we should pick up. Just like somebody with a lot of value, but there's nobody. So, honestly, I just cut out like 2 minutes of nothing. I don't even know why I did that. But let's go into it. Let's go to the beginning of the new year and hope that no big trades are offered my way. Look at this. We're winning games. Look at that. Nicholas Batum. I like this trade. Let's just do it. I'm not even gonna think twice about that one. That's a good one. They actually offered us something that I like. Isn't that weird? Gordon Hayward's on fire. What is he averaging? 20. Oh. Seems like if you're on fire, you gotta average a little more than that. But it is what it is. We're just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going and go to the beginning of the new year. Oh, I don't want to do training though. What am I thinking? Sim through this date. 3-0 right now. When are we gonna catch our first L? I don't know. This is ridiculous. Okay, here. Oh my God, here comes the L's. It was too good to be true, guys. I thought that was it. I thought we were gonna be winning a bunch of games. It was too good to be true. Just waiting for that next trade to pop up, though. That next trade, who's it gonna be? I got a feeling it's gonna be Powell. But no, it's gonna be our starting point guard that we just signed in the offseason for Kyle Korver, bringing it back to the Bulls and bringing Tybo back to the Bulls too. So now Smith is our new starting point guard, I guess. Yep, Smith is our new starting point guard. This is just ridiculous. We just traded our Powell is injured again, dude. What is up with Powell? This time it's a strained right MCL. What is up with Powell, man? This is not the Powell that we know. Powell has been healthy for a lot of his career. I guess in his later years, as he's getting older, he's been getting injured more and more. But that's true about everybody, so I'm not going to fault him for that. So right now, it looks so good, man. We started off, 3-0? So we're going to, this trade's not going to do anything for us. These guys are the same player. Overall-wise, the same overall player. So that's not going to increase our team or make it any worse. So unless he was just having an amazing year, maybe Tim Hardaway Jr. was averaging 30. And then we traded him away, and now we have Omri Caspi, who's going to average 6. Who knows how it goes? Oh my God. Why would this trade be a thing? So we trade Chris Middleton, who I feel like has been having a solid year. He's playing all right. For Anthony Morrow, who's averaging 6 points a game. But that's part of the challenge, right? It's part of the challenge. I do think that I want this is how I want it. I want Gordon Hayward to be our starting shooting guard then. I don't want Kyle Korver being our starting shooting guard, even though he would stretch the floor a little bit or spread the floor. But I think that Gordon Hayward will be better for that. I just want, as long as we stay in the playoff race, we're all good, man. I just want to make the playoffs. If we can make the playoffs during this challenge, I consider it a success. I know other people on the YouTubes have done better, but man, this is stressful. Now we get rid of our starting point guard for Donald Sloan. And now he's our new starting point guard, am I right? Oh no, TJ is. Okay, TJ's not terrible. But would I want him being my starting point guard in a team that I want to make the playoffs? Not really, not really. So we're going to go to the end of the season and hope that we just get blessed. We need to get blessed with something, right? We need to get blessed with an all-star. Offer me something for Powell. Powell's been getting injured way too much. I think it's time to part ways with Powell. So offer me something for Powell. Something good, though. Don't offer me no trash. Offer me something good. Somebody. Please. I mean, we're still in the playoffs, though. Maybe I shouldn't be complaining because we're still in the playoff race right now. Chemistry's at a 75, 6, 7 probably after this game, which is good. Fan interest is high, so that's good, too. We just need to get into the playoffs. That's the number one goal right now. And maybe in the playoffs we can make some noise because I'm pretty sure trades can't go down in the playoffs if I'm not mistaken. I think that's just a regular season thing. So if we can turn this team into a playoff team, maybe we can win some games. We're going to be trading for Bielitsa. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce his name. I did a video on him a long time ago, so I had to go to pronunciation.com or something like that, and it was pronounced Bielitsa. So that's what we got to do. Pick up Bielitsa. He's not even going to be in the rotation, I don't think. Oh, I guess he will be. Okay. I was not expecting that. But I guess he is. So right now we're sitting at 5th in the East. We're 5 games above the 8th seed, which is good, which is really good. So it looks like we're going to be making the playoffs. I know we're a couple months out, so it's too early to be thinking about the playoffs, but I'm thinking about the playoffs. Definitely thinking about the playoffs. I just want to win some games, boys. If we can somehow get this team to the Eastern Conference Finals, that would be amazing. So we passed All-Star break, no trade deadline, so anything can happen in this last month. I'm so surprised not many trades have happened, though. Compared to the first year, year 2 was a pretty dry year for the trades, which is good because now our team chemistry is hitting 86, and now we're rolling over teams. Look at that. We're just on a 4-game winning streak. So this is not going too bad. This last week of the season, we're hoping that no trades are offered my way. There it goes. There it goes. So we're trading TJ for Brian Roberts and Bebe. What? Oh, look at this. Michael Beasley has been playing really well for us. Some of you guys are probably laughing that I tried to sign him, but he's actually playing really well. But he's no longer going to be on our team. Instead, we're going to get Bebe. So let's do your thing. Do your thing, Bebe. Let's take a look at our rotation now. Brian Roberts is our new starting point guard. The guy averaged 7 points a game. We picked up Cody Zeller. I don't remember. I really don't remember doing that. But it happened sometime. It did happen. So Omri Caspi's out probably for the season. Yeah, he's out for the rest of the season. So once the playoffs come around, we're going to be editing the rotation to get... Wow. There it goes. I knew it. I knew that something was going to happen where we're going to trade a big player the day before it all ended. We will be picking up Contavious Caldwell-Pope, but we will be trading Powell. So who, Ed Davis is our new starting center? Cody Zeller is, okay. Man, this has been a rocky video for sure. Okay. So last game of the season, no trades offered, and there it is. KD always wins MVP. Ben Simmons wins Rookie of the Year. Darren Williams wins Sixth Man. DeAndre Jordan, Defensive Player of the Year. Norris Cole, Most Improved. Okay. And Billy Donovan wins Coach of the Year. I don't think we're going to see any Bulls players in these All-NBA teams, so wow. Ben Simmons made All-NBA third team, averaging 18, 8, and 6. The guy took off. He didn't shoot well, though. He didn't shoot well. But, hey, I mean, if he's doing those type of numbers, did his team make the playoffs? His team didn't make the playoffs. But let's take a look at the Boston Celtics roster and see who we're going to be going against in this first round of the playoffs. They have Dirk. How did they pick up Dirk? I guess they just signed him. Dirk is trying to make one last push to the finals. Good for him. They got Sabonis. They got Denzel Valentine, one of my favorite guys in this upcoming draft. So they picked up, they got Grayson Allen too. So they picked up some nice pieces in the draft. They always have a bunch of draft picks, so that's understandable. Let's edit my rotation though. Let's normalize it, then edit it. I don't want Bebe to be in the rotation. I wish we had another point guard, but Brian Roberts is injured. So I do want to put another wing player in the rotation. I don't know how we're going to do this. We only have one guard, like one true point guard in the team. Like Kentavious Caldwell-Pope can't play point guard. Kyle Korver can't. Yeah, this is going to be tough. How long is he out? Let's see if he's out for a long time. Maybe he can come back soon. 2 to 4 weeks. So we got to get out of the first round and maybe he'll be back. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we win. Okay. Okay, we lose. 3-1. And we make it to the next round against the Cleveland Cavaliers. They still have LeBron. They got Kyrie. They picked up Paul Millsap. They traded Kevin Love for Paul Millsap. So good for them. Oh, yeah, they got my boy Tim Hardaway Jr. We did make a trade with this team early in the season. Let's see if we can get past LeBron. Now, LeBron has been Chicago's kryptonite for like 6 or 7 years now. So it don't look like that's going to change. Down 2-0, down 3-0, and that's going to be it, man. We get eliminated. Let's see if they go on to the champ. Wow. Whoa. This is a matchup I was not expecting. The Bucks versus the Trailblazers. Who do the Bucks have? Oh, my God. D-Rose has got a ring. D-Rose has got a ring, boys. D-Rose got a ring. Oh, my God. Jabari Parker got a ring. This is just ridiculous. And they picked up Brandon Ingram. Wow, this is just crazy. Now, who does Portland have? Do they still have the same team? Oh, they picked up Chris Middleton. We just traded him. So he got away from our team and won a ring. Or no, got to the championship. He didn't win the ring, but he got to the championship. So that's gonna be it, man. Maybe we'll come back to it soon. I'm not sure. D Rose wins final MVP. We're in number 25, which is weird. Kobe retires as a Piston. Things are all screwed up in this league. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave it a like. I want you to, if you did watch this entire video, comment down below D Rose for MVP if you made it this far, and be sure to leave it a like. It's the King of the Fourth. Thanks so much for watching.